1969, the Cog Railway has offered visitors breathtaking views as it transports folks to the summit of the Northeast's highest peak, Mount Washington. The majestic trip to the top runs from May to October, including traveling over the iconic Jacob's Ladder. The place that boasts the worst weather in the world is not a fun destination for the ill-prepared in the cold weather months. That's why the Winter Cog ride stops at the Wanebec Station.
So the winter trip really is a unique opportunity to try our train out. It's a 1-hour round trip. We go to about 4,000 feet. Once you're up there, you get to get out and really experience the side of Mount Washington in the winter.
The Cog is the world's first mountain climbing cog railway. New Hampshire native and businessman Sylvester Marsh got permission from the state to begin the railway in 1858. He came up with the idea after he nearly died while trying to hike to the summit. The Cog was steam-powered from 1869 until 2008. Its original locomotive is known as Pepper Sass, which now sits along the side of the railroad, standing guard.
We've been here for 155 years, so we started with coal and steam and moved to biodiesels, and who knows what's next? Maybe electric is next.
The trip begins at the Marshfield Base Station and Museum. The Cog Railway Museum offers folks a history of the railroad before they board the train for the brief trip to Wanebec Station.
Hi, what's going on?
As passengers embark on this journey up the mountain, brakeman Terry Burton captivates visitors with the rich history of the Cog and its remarkable operation.
Now you notice the engines behind us. When's the last time you've been pushed by a train? Probably never unless you've been here. So we're going to get pushed up the mountain.
The railway operates a fleet of 7 biodiesel locomotives designed and built right here. It also features 2 coal-fired steam engines that operate during the warmer months.
In the summertime, we'll have 3 of those lined up to go up at once, sometimes 4 with the steam engine.
Each car holds 70 passengers. However, on this day, 15 people were aboard, giving them a unique opportunity to fully appreciate the stunning scenery, while Terry offered up some fun facts with his own dry sense of humor.
You're on the only railway where our engineer can't see in front of the coach. Did you know that before you got on? So besides being your entertainment, I have a more important job, and that's keeping you all safe. So I'm up here in the freezing cold, keeping my eyes on the tracks, making sure there's no obstructions, like a moose or a bear, or occasionally somebody's wife is tied to the tracks.
We didn't see a moose or someone's spouse, but we did take in the beautiful scenery as we pulled up to Wanebec Station.
Okay, welcome to Wanebec Station.
Nice. Thank you.
There you go.
Head for the fire. Wanebec sits below the tree line, but still offers views of Vermont's Green Mountains, the Canadian border, and the Presidential Range. And though it was a bit cloudy, you can catch a glimpse of the summit and the Mount Washington Observatory.
Your views are impressive. It's kind of like being at the top of a mountain skiing. I'm anxious to get up to the top, especially during the fall season. I think it would be pretty.
Folks huddle around the fire sipping hot chocolate while kids roast marshmallows until they hear this.
All aboard!
We climb aboard the train to the locomotive, getting a front row seat down the mountain. Descending down the mountain at a maximum speed of 5 miles per hour.
We're holding back the weight of that passenger car, so the important load back there, their speed is all controlled through what I'm doing here. So Terry, back there in the coach, has his own set of brakes if he needs them.
The Cog chugs its way back to Base Station as first-timers reflect on this historic ride. Deb Hill and her grandsons enjoyed the trip so much, they went twice.
They just enjoyed the ride. My 2-year-old grandson was crying at the end. He wanted to go up for 3, a third time.
Back in 1858, New Hampshire lawmakers nicknamed Sylvester Marsh Crazy Marsh for his wild idea to build a road to the summit of Mount Washington. They called it the Railroad to the Moon. But thanks to Marsh's vision, millions of people have traveled to New Hampshire to visit the iconic summit by train, proving his idea wasn't so crazy after all.